Hey guys, how's it going? This is Qazi. This lesson is about developing pieces, and pieces are not pawns. These guys over here are not generally considered pieces. It's very important to define that. And secondly, this lesson is also about proving that you're a human and not a robot. So let's continue. Okay, so development. Development is the first move of any one piece. So if I move my knight to a3, that's a developing move for the knight. If I move it to c3, that's also the developing move of the knight. But it's any one move. And pieces are everything that's in the back rank. Generally, we'll want to bring our smaller pieces out first, also known as minor pieces, the knight and the bishop, which are worth 3 points. And our major pieces like rooks, which are worth 5 points. And queen, which is 9 points. Those are all considered major pieces. Those are the pieces that we bring out later, not early in the game. So let's see a kind of an example of how to develop pieces and how to bring them out fast. So let's say that we bring out our pawn to e4, black plays e5. We're controlling the center with these moves as we've already went over in a previous video. Knight f3, knight c6, controlling the center with all of these moves. Bishop comes out. It concretely controls one center square, d5. That's why it's put on c4. Other bishop comes out to c5. Okay, now let's say, for example, we bring out this pawn, so we can open up this bishop to bring him out. Black does the same thing. White brings out his knight. And now, let's say that black plays the move queen to h4. And you're playing all happy and dandy, and you're like, okay, I brought out my bishop and I brought out my knights and everything looks so nice and pretty and I have all my pieces out. And you go ahead and you bring out this piece to control a central square and develop one of your last minor pieces. That's a bad move. The reason why that's a bad move is that because you are proving that you're a robot and not a human being, because there's a queen and it's unprotected, and in chess we said that the queen is hanging because it's not defended sufficiently. And with your knight, you can just go ahead and take the queen for free. So why would you not go ahead and play that move and play a move like bishop e3? So let's move the queen back to d8. So this is what you should be doing in the beginning of the game. Trying to develop all your pieces in the center and avoid pawn moves at all costs. When we say we develop our pieces, the reason we define pawns as not pieces is that you can't develop pawns. Pawns, you should not be trying to develop them, because the further they go, they leave weaknesses behind that can never be protected again. So you want to be very careful about your pawn moves. And you never want to just make random pawn moves on the side of the board or whatever, unless you have a very good reason. So focus on bringing out your pieces. A lot of the times I see beginners just play moves like this on the side of the board. Just play these kind of moves. And they have absolutely no purpose. And if they're playing against somebody who knows what they're doing and playing moves in the center, they get into a lot of trouble because of that reason. So avoid playing side pawn moves. All right, so how I want you to see these moves that are played on the side of the board with pawns that do nothing and just kind of waste your time. I want you to see these moves as, you know, in SpongeBob, when the Krusty Krabs, when the Krabby Patties like expired and there's a zoom into it and it looks all disgusting and stuff. That's how I want you to see the moves on the side of the board. Don't play them. They're bad moves. There's no reason to play them. You should stick to playing in the center. Once again, if you're an advanced player and you have reasons to be trying to take space, or if you have reasons that actually make sense, then go and do them. But if you're a beginner and you don't necessarily have good reasons on playing moves on your king side or your queen side and moving your pawns up the board, don't do them in the beginning of the game. Make sure you're developed, make sure everything is safe, and then you can later move out your pawns. That's it for this video. This is Qazi signing off. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and share it with the people that you know so they can learn. Or don't share it so you can use the secrets to win. All right, thanks for watching.